Two galaxies, each containing hundreds of billions of stars, are heading toward each other right now. Not in a million years, right now. And the collision is already inevitable. But here's what nobody tells you. A galaxy collision doesn't look anything like what you imagine. No explosions, no crashes, something far stranger, far more beautiful, and far more dangerous. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll discover that this collision isn't just happening somewhere out there. It's happening to us. But first, your question today. If two galaxies collided near Earth, do you think the gravitational disruption would throw our solar system into deep space, pull us into a new orbit, or leave us completely unaffected? Drop your answer below. New here? Subscribe. Because the universe is stranger than you think. It begins with the sky. Not dramatically, not with an explosion visible from Earth. Just more stars. A faint smudge of light on the edge of the Milky Way that astronomers noticed first 2 centuries ago. But now, it's not a smudge anymore. It's a structure, a second spiral of stars stretching across a quarter of the sky, growing, visibly, over human timescales. Growing. Your grandparents saw it as a faint arc. Your parents saw it as a river of light. You see it as a second Milky Way, crossing the first, creating an X of light overhead so bright it casts shadows at midnight. And your children will see something no human eye has ever witnessed. Two galaxies beginning to merge. Here's the thing that surprises everyone about galaxy collisions. The stars don't crash. A galaxy is almost entirely empty space. The distance between stars is so vast that even when two galaxies pass through each other, the probability of two stars actually colliding is almost zero. The Milky Way contains 300 billion stars, spread across 100,000 light-years. If you shrunk the Milky Way to the size of a city, each star would be smaller than an atom, with kilometers between them. Two cities passing through each other, atom by atom, almost never touching. That's a galaxy collision. What does collide are gravity fields. The gravitational interaction between hundreds of billions of stars on each side reshapes both galaxies completely. Spiral arms built over billions of years, torn apart in millions, stars flung into new orbits, solar systems that have traveled the same path for billions of years, suddenly redirected. Some thrown outward into intergalactic space, some pulled inward toward the galactic center, and some, like ours, caught somewhere in between. Uncertain, waiting to see which gravity wins. The real danger isn't collision, it's the gas. Both galaxies carry vast clouds of interstellar gas, the raw material for star formation. When these gas clouds collide, unlike the stars, they do interact. They compress, they heat, and they trigger the most explosive star formation event the local universe has seen in billions of years. Thousands of new stars igniting simultaneously. Many of them massive, burning hot and fast, and dying violently as supernovae within just a few million years. The night sky, already transformed by the second galaxy, now fills with supernovae. Not one or two in a human lifetime. Dozens, visible in daylight, each one a star exploding into brilliance brighter than the full moon. For weeks, then fading, then another. The sky becomes a record of deaths too numerous to count, and each supernova releases gamma radiation that travels outward in every direction. Our solar system, depending on its position, potentially in the path of multiple radiation events over thousands of years. Not all at once, but repeatedly, relentlessly. The ozone layer, stressed by one event, barely recovers before the next arrives. And then, the gravitational reshaping reaches our neighborhood. Our solar system, currently orbiting the galactic center at a comfortable 26,000 light-years distance, begins drifting. Not fast, not dramatically, but the gravitational landscape we've occupied for 4.5 billion years is changing. New massive stars pulling from directions we've never been pulled from before. The Oort cloud, the vast shell of comets surrounding our solar system at its outermost edge, disturbed by passing stars closer than they've ever come. Comets that have sat undisturbed in the outer solar system since Earth formed, dislodged, set on new trajectories, inward, the same process that may have delivered water to early Earth by comet impact, happening again, but on a scale orders of magnitude larger. The inner solar system receiving more comet visits in 1,000,000 years than it has in the last billion. Some bringing water, some bringing extinction. Now, what I promised at the beginning. This isn't hypothetical. The Andromeda Galaxy, our nearest large galactic neighbor, is heading toward us right now. At 110 kilometers per second, the collision will begin in approximately 4.5 billion years. The same amount of time Earth has already existed. Astronomers have already modeled it, named it Milkomeda, the merged galaxy that results from the Milky Way and Andromeda becoming one. Our solar system will almost certainly survive, but its position in the new merged galaxy completely different from where it is today. The night sky our descendants will see will bear no resemblance to the one you see tonight. No familiar constellations, no recognizable galactic band, a completely new sky, above a solar system that drifted through one of the largest events in local cosmic history and came out the other side. Different, but still here. The universe doesn't destroy what it collides, it transforms it. And transformation is how everything worth anything began.